The first stage of the invasion is complete. It's 7 hours since Holly first breathed in the virus. She still feels fine, but deep inside her throat cell, the virus is already wreaking havoc. It has seized control of the cell's machinery. Instead of making proteins, the cell is manufacturing components for thousands of new viruses. Holly's cell has become a virus cloning factory. From this single throat cell, 10,000 viruses are born. Each new virus will set out to hijack another cell and turn it into a new cloning machine. Phase 2 of the invasion is on the way.
Journalist might come down and give us a review.
Really?
Yeah. Right, I'm just going to run through what we're going to do on Friday. Obviously, set drums out back, yeah? We're going to have 2 sets of 4 rounds.
In just 2 hours, the virus has infected 5,000 cells in Holly's throat.
Then, Dave, you're going to be stage left, so get all your gear around here. Sal, your stuff's going to be here, set all of your gear up there.
If it spreads to her lungs, it could make her critically ill.
Really, but I would imagine 1, 2...
It's time for her body to fight back. The frontline troops of the immune system are the natural killer cells. They patrol Holly's body looking for trouble. They spray a poison to destroy the pieces of virus being hatched inside the cell. But this is warfare of the crudest kind. In the process, many of Holly's own throat cells are obliterated.
Keyboards at right angles, so that's
Okay.
no problem. Excuse just a second, love. Thanks. But you're going to have the full run of the whole stage. Now, we've got 4
Sorry to
tea
interrupt
bags.
the band, Mrs. Alex. Might get another coffee. Anyone want one?
Oh, yeah, please, Monica. Cappuccino, no sugar? How long have you been going out with her?
The crude methods of the natural killer cells aren't enough to contain the virus. It's now breeding inside 500,000 of Holly's throat cells. Somewhere in her body, she does possess the ultimate weapon against influenza B. 2 single immune cells capable of wiping out the invasion altogether. But they are 2 cells among trillions. And until they're found, Holly's natural killer cells must soldier on alone. The collateral damage gets worse. Cell debris piles up in her throat. If it isn't disposed of, she could choke as she sleeps. But Holly's immune system has its own cleanup crew. These macrophages dispose of cell debris in a simple way. They eat it. Debris that isn't devoured by macrophages is carried away on tiny beating hairs called cilia, to be swallowed and digested. For the first time, Holly can feel the effects of the battle being waged beneath her skin. Trying to contain the virus, her own immune system has destroyed thousands of throat cells. Holly's throat has become raw and swollen and sore. Holly is getting the flu, but her symptoms won't be caused by the flu virus directly. Instead, they'll be triggered by the desperate rear guard action of her own body.
I'm sorry, I've just got a bit of a sore throat.
Great timing. Leave it, Alex. Okay, Hol.
Yeah, it's nothing. I'll be fine. Let's just go from the top, okay?
The next phase in Holly's immune response has begun. Now her whole body will be recruited into the battle against the virus, and her well-being will be sacrificed until the war is won. The macrophages working in her throat release chemical smoke signals called interleukins. Interleukins surge through her bloodstream, summoning reinforcements to the battlefield. The interleukins also make Holly feel terrible. They make her nerves hypersensitive, so the slightest movement causes her pain. The virus has only attacked a tiny patch of cells in her throat, yet her body aches all over.
Let's go and get some rest. You'll be fine.
But her pain has a purpose. Holly's body is telling her to slow down. She'll need every ounce of energy to defeat the virus.
See you later. Look, you don't have to stay in just because of me, Rach. Actually, I'm not. I'm going out in a minute. Look, you all right? Do you need anything? I'm freezing. You just don't care. See you later.
The interleukins have opened up a new front against the virus. Holly's brain contains a natural thermostat, which keeps her body temperature at a steady 98.6 degrees. Unfortunately, this temperature provides a perfect breeding ground for influenza B. So the interleukins turn her thermostat up. This tricks her body into thinking it's cold. She shivers to heat herself up. Holly is getting a fever. As her temperature rises, virus cloning slows down. But other processes in her body speed up. New immune cells are produced at a faster rate. Even her hair and nails grow 20% quicker than normal. Holly's raised temperature makes the blood vessels around her brain swell. The pressure gives her a throbbing headache. Though very high fevers can be dangerous, it's not bad that she can't find any pills for her headache. Painkillers would also lower her fever and give the virus a new lease on life. Holly feels dreadful, but her immune system will make her suffer for as long as it takes